Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Tyler Oreo, the Menace, the Muse, the Maker, and we are back for Tuesdays with Tyler. Yes. So today, y'all, is going to be my final episode of the year. I know y'all like, girl, it's only November. Yes. However, I'm on a breath. That's not cute. That's not cute. Hey y'all, it's your girl Tyler Ariel, and again we are back for Tuesdays with Tyler. Today, y'all, is going to be my final episode of the year. I know y'all like, girl, it's only November. I know, and that's what we're gonna talk about because really it's a part of my preparation for the new year, which I'm extremely excited about. Yes, yes, yes. But while I do that though, y'all, I'm going to be doing my hair. I'm about to put my hair in some braids. Like, so what I've been doing is like putting my hair in a style as a protective style, and then I'll like wear it out. So for example, I did like two braids in the front and then some loose single braids. I wore that and styled it, and then I did a braid out. So I'm gonna do that again, but I realized I prefer the French braid outs over the single braids. I like the way the curls look, like the curl pattern of the French braid over the single braid. So I'm gonna do some of those and just chit chat with y'all about just my year and preparation for the new year and all the things. Just like it's really gonna be a little all over the place, really, because we're just wrapping up everything. But we just gonna chit chat. We know how we do around here at this point. I feel like we getting to a point where we all know that Tyler just gonna chit chat and yip yap. Okay, we know she gonna have a point, but she just gonna chit chat and yip yap. Okay, all right. But yes, y'all. Again, so I'm about to put my hair in just some French braids or whatever as a protective style, and then yeah, put my hair in the French braids, and then talk to y'all about how I'm about to prepare for the new year. So in general, what I did this year that was really new for me, I created a bingo card. I know some people do division boards. It's the same concept, but I just didn't feel like, to me, sometimes you can get to a point where like you're putting so much into doing a thing that you're not even focused on what the overall point is, which is to like use it as motivation, manifestation, stuff like that. So I didn't even want to do all of that. I just wanted something simple and right in my face, kind of like creating a list and like checking those things off and like feeling accomplished by that. I just wanted to do that. So I created a bingo card, and I actually was like reflecting on that the other day. Um Basically, I won't say that I particularly hit bingo, but I did crush a lot of my goals. I dream big, I plan big, all that. So I will say some of my goals were like a little out there, but I feel like it's important to do that, like so that you push yourself. And just because you didn't particularly get to it in that time frame doesn't mean you're never going to get to it, because I feel like as long as you're trying and learning along the way, you still are making strides in that pathway to get there. So that's just how I think. So I think when in general, like when I do make stuff like this, I do big goals, small goals, whatever. So the way that they were spread out, they didn't particularly hit bingo, but I did crush a lot of my goals, which I'm happy about. um so yeah, I'm definitely gonna be making another one of those really soon. Really soon. Y'all, look at my hair, it's growing low key. That bob, y'all. It was a bob. It was a bob. It was so short of a bob. Oh, and the mode is not for me, y'all.
And you have a bob, and I can't. What's wrong with a bob? Something.
What is wrong with the bob?
Your bob don't look like hers. Hers is tight. You're supposed to wear them straight. And she has hers.
She made her.
But yes, I'm super excited because just reflecting, like I'm just proud of like where I'm at. Just considering where I was mentally, emotionally, everything. Like I feel like I've come a long way. And every single day though, I'm still actively putting forth the effort to be a better person, be who God put me on this earth to be. I don't feel like I ain't done yet. God ain't through with me yet. I'm not through with me yet, but considering where I was, I'm happy. And I think that's what's important, and something I really like prioritized this year was just being happy and prioritizing joy and peace no matter what was going on. Because I think sometimes it can be easy to get consumed in like, wow, my life is kind of like, this is just not what I planned, especially at this rate, the rate of the economy, everything, the state of the economy, with the government, it's hard to not take on the weight of the world and just kind of, in a way, get really defeated about. Actually, to start, I'm gonna put the sacred oil all over my hair really quick. But yeah, it can be easy to get consumed and all that. Now, do I think it's important to stay aware? Absolutely. I'm not using that as an excuse for people to not know what's going on or be educated on that. But I think in lieu of that, it's important to still prioritize your peace of mind and your goals, like your dreams. Don't stop dreaming just because, like, at the end of the day, we have no control over any of this. um do your part, vote, be educated, educate everyone around you, stay prepared. But what I mean by that is, like, in general, you still have to prioritize yourself, your family, your goals. Like, and that's what been doing, because there was a point, as you guys know, in my previous video, well, my first video, that there was a point where in postpartum and just in depression period, I felt like I was getting into just like this like autopilot and not really focusing on progression of myself, and pulling from within, like my creativity, aspirations, all of that. So now that I'm really in tune with that again, it's very important that I keep striving for that. Like, y'all, the fashion shows that I'm going to put together, the designs I have in mind, like, I'm getting everything together so I can start sewing again. I'm going to be sewing again before the year is out. But yeah, just all of that, like, just prioritizing that is a great way to stay in tune with yourself and the higher power as well. Stay in tune with God. Stay connected with God. Because at the end, like the Harlem Renaissance, you know what I mean? The freaking Great Depression was going on at the same time. So it's like we can't stop creating. And that's when we got to put all that emotion into the art, educate each other through the art and with art, connect, have community through and with art. Like, you can't lose sight of that. What's some other stuff? I have my notebook, y'all, because as you can see, it's hard for me to be doing all this at one time. I'm not used to be doing something and talking. This is very new for me. Talking to y'all, trying to focus on a particular topic and do my hair, child. Oh, honey, y'all gonna have to bear with me. Bear with me, please. Okay. Oh yes, give yourself things to look forward to. Like, for example, this fall, winter. In general, I am not a winter person. I enjoy fall, but it be here for like 2 days, 2 weeks, a week and a half, I don't know. And then it'd be like winter. Like today it's snowing. And it is what it is. I'm grateful to be able to uh witness it, experience it. It's okay. I'm just trying to be prepared. The better prepared I am, the more I can enjoy my days and not be anxious or frustrated, so I just am focusing on that. So some things I'm focusing on my hair, child. Like, for example, I want to take it at my edges. Like, I've always had like decent, like long edges, but like in general, my edges right here, my temple parts, have always been like super soft and like thinner. So I want to thicken them up at least. Like, I just want to thicken them up and have it like more of a dense hairline. Um, you know what I mean? I want that to be like thick. Like the rest of my hair, is thick, but I want my hairline to be dense like that. I want to focus on that and then lift retention. So that's why I've been doing the protective styles. If I could at least get a braid done, huh, y'all? But that's why I've been doing these kind of protective styles though, because I want to make sure when I do go see my stylist, like, I'm fine with a trim. I know it's like what you need to do, but I want trims, not cuts. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm taking care of it, doing my treatments, all the things, having a proper hair care routine. I've been learning too that hydration is like putting the water in our hair, and then moisture is like sealing that in. So, that's something to tell y'all. I wash my hair with this L'Oreal Elvive, I believe is how you say it. Elvive Hyaluron Plus Plump. It's so moisturizing. Like, my hair just feels so juicy, so like soft. It has amazing slip. That's what the girls be seeing. Slip. It got that good slip. But yeah, for me personally, it works really, really well. Really hydrated my hair, and it's really affordable. So if you're in the market for it, I would say go get it. Now, I ain't telling you just go get it just to try it. If you're in the market for it, meaning you don't have no shampoo conditioner, or the shampoo conditioner you have is not working, go for it. But don't just be spending money, because We focused, y'all. We focused. Times is strange right now. We're gonna get through it, but we gotta stay focused. Okay. This is the Camille Rose Rosemary water. Again, that hydration. So the water, we put the water in, put it in. I'm learning. Put the water in, and then I goes in because LOC or however you like to arrange your letters. I typically do LOC. So the leave-in I'm doing extra creamy leave-in sweet potato pie. Smells so good. Donna's recipe by Miss Tab, honey. It's my business. Yes, ma'am, it is because it works just lovely in my hair. Yes, ma'am. I forgot my proper comb, but it's okay. I'm gonna just start with my hand to be gentle. So yeah, I just think it's important. I lost my train of thought, but I just think it's important to give yourself things to focus on. So that's what I'm doing in regard to my hair. And then also to being creative. So getting everything I need so that I can sew and strengthening my sewing skills. Because for those who don't know, although I did learn how to sew in college, it's not because I went to school for fashion. It's because with my minor, I was able to finagle learning how to sew in our performing arts building. But my degree did not actually provide that opportunity. I wasn't a design major. So for real. And I only took one course. It wasn't like, don't get me wrong. I'm thankful for it. It taught me the basics. That's all I really would need it so that I wouldn't be scared of a machine. But otherwise, I'm very self taught and I'm just focusing on strengthening my skills and everything I did learn in school and applying that to real life, my business, all the things. Because I'm really focused on longevity and striving for that. Like I want high quality products and I want to like educate people more on products because I know a lot of people think that just the name matters and like paying for that name means they're paying for quality, but that's not the case at all. And it's also important that we strive to stay away from these synthetic fibers as best we can because they're not good for us, especially women, but they're not good for anyone. The toxins in the products, fast fashion is not good. I'm slow fashion. That's something I've like come to terms with my brand and when I come back to producing and selling again, slow fashion, quality, precision, and I want my carbon footprint to not be so massive if I can help it. But what else, y'all? But yeah, keep looking forward to planning things to look forward to. Do things with family. Do things with yourself. Like really grow comfortable in your time alone if you are not. I think fall winter is a good time to focus on that because everyone's typically, in their solitude anyway. I hope I'm using that word properly. I'm trying to work on that. I'm gonna get the Webster's like vocabulary builder because I wanna work on articulating myself better too. So that's on my list. Um and yeah, especially if you're gonna be doing anything like a bingo card, even if you're not, quite frankly, reflection is really important. Like really think about how far you've come this year, how far you've come, what you enjoyed, what you didn't enjoy, mistakes you've made. Think about your relationships and like your position in those relationships, how you're showing up in those relationships. Pay attention to like how you treat yourself, how others treat you. Be mindful of that. Um, what else? Yeah, just like really be good to yourself. I like am so big on like catering to myself and being patient with myself and taking my time to. I've learned that like not being in such a rush really has helped my anxiety. I just take my time and I pay attention to what I need, what my daughter needs till I get through the day. But all that hustling and bustling and stressing over nothing, it's no fun. No fun. Take care of your mind, your body. Be good to your body. Like, your body every day be fighting for you, okay? Against stress, against anxiety, against illness, you know what I mean? Getting like sick and all that. Like, you got to be good to yourself. Pour into yourself, stay hydrated, do things like move your body, dance, exercise. Oh, y'all. I know my body goal now. Like, I'm not focused on a weight. I'm not focused on the weight. I'm focused on like a body, like my body goal for myself and like what I am striving to look like. I be doing Pilates. I do Pilates minimum 3 times a week, and then I lift heavy 2 times, 3 times. But it's been doing me right. Like, I feel like next summer, I feel like I'm gonna have some fire apps. What y'all think? Cause we got time. It ain't been long. Like, I've had some inconsistent weeks, but I've been on it in general though. So I'm excited about it. Excited about it. Yes, very excited. Prioritize you. Okay. Have a book recommendation too because there's this quote I live by that like has really gotten me through a lot of different points in my life, and I just apply it in different ways. But the book is called More Than Enough, and the quote is, "When the world tells you to shrink, expand." And I've like really applied that in every aspect of my life, but I hardcore applied it in my career this year because I wanted to be intentional about being somewhere where I could be myself. I understand at the end of the day we have to be professional, things of that nature, but I feel like me being professional and me having a full on code switch are totally different things. And I personally felt exhausted code switching as an introvert in general. Like, that was a lot for me. And I found a lot of peace in just simply being myself no matter the space. And of course, still being professional, things of that nature, but just knowing that I am enough. Like, literally, I'm enough. I have this opportunity. I'm in these spaces because I'm enough. And no matter if I do have more to learn, I'm open to that and I will learn it and apply it. But I'm knowledgeable and I'm capable, and that's why I'm here. And I have the right to be myself. And it just feels good to be unapologetically myself. And I'm learning to better like listen to when my body's telling me that I'm in a space where I can't be myself, or I'm around people that are I can't be myself. I don't know how to explain it, but um, I know it's discernment, of course, but like just like genuinely like coming to better terms with that. I don't know if I'm gonna finish these braids on camera, y'all, but it's gonna get done. I just don't know if it's gonna get done on camera. Cause like I'm taking a long time. But yes, like at the end of the day, it's important to be in spaces that make you feel fulfilled, be around people that make you feel fulfilled and seen. I've realized like I love when I can let out my inner child, like naturally. It's just hard to explain, but definitely like that comfort of being around your family, or your closest friends, like just like feeling that feeling of like, Tyler, like I can be Tyler. I am Tyler. Like, this is so fun. I don't have to overthink or anything like that. I want all that or nothing. God, if you didn't send it, I don't want it. If it wasn't sent by you, Lord, I don't want it. Okay? Like, I only want what God wants for me. And I'm open. I'm open to the lessons. I'm open to all the things. But I'm being more um obedient about paying attention to when God is teaching me a lesson and not needing Him to give me that nudge more than once. Like, pick up on it that first time, take heed to it, move on. And like, even like with life, like, I just feel like enjoy life and be comfortable knowing that you are not in control. You are, but you are not. To a degree, again, like I said previously, we cannot control everything. But what you can control, be intentional about that. Like, every single day that you wake up, be intentional about the fact that I got more life and more breath in my body to live another day and strive towards greatness or simply just try again at something. But just, I just find a lot of joy in knowing that I'm living this life and I'm living this life as Tyler Ariel, and that I'm this creative being that, like, I know y'all that there is so much that y'all don't know and y'all haven't seen yet. But when y'all get the chance, like when I can really start bringing y'all into my mind, like by being able to produce my designs, um, showcase my fashion shows, do my productions, like they're gonna be full on productions. Like, y'all, like it's gonna be amazing. I have just so much, and when me and God, we be chit chatting, yip yapping, like I just be like, yeah, he be like, mm-hmm. And I be like, all right, and I just be ready to get put in position. Like I be like, I'm gonna put myself in position. That's the important thing. Put yourself in position. No matter how big of a goal or a dream or whatever it is that you have, put yourself in position. Even if it's just like, okay, you can write down a few manifestations that day towards it, or maybe you can put a little money towards it or a little time, but just do it. Like, put yourself in position so God can know that you're serious. He understands, like, oh, you're trying to really, you're getting put in position because when I do it, I'm gonna do it big, and you gonna have to be ready. Yes, absolutely. Like, that's what you gotta do. Put yourself in position. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. It's already a thing. Like, just talk about it because it's already a thing. You just are not there quite yet. You're not particularly living in it yet, but it's already a thing. It's already written, you know? So that's just what I'll be really big on. Like I said, y'all, this is all over the place, but the point is to be open and give yourself grace, learn the lessons, and then try again. Like, I'm so excited for what's to come. So yeah, and like during this time, just surround yourself with people too that make you like feel seen, understood, that listen to you, and like even motivate you too and inspire you. Like, I think it's important to be around people that inspire you. Read, y'all. Please read. I've been reading more like books. Typically, I just like was reading online things, online resources, not social media. But in my life, I've started to have more time to read books. I've gotten some books. I've been reading bell hooks. And the book to me is like so, I feel a lot of different things because it talks about how the progression of Black people's insecurities and the lack of confidence stems from white supremacy and just everything we went through in slavery and the things that we adopted, like the ideas that we adopted. And I just find it so interesting because we knew for sure, like, oh, when they get to talking that riffraff, like talking about we're the inferior race, we know that's not true. But oh, when it comes down to um, skin tones and all of that, like we picked that up, and I don't know, it's disappointing, but it's very, very interesting. I'm not finished with the book, so I'm going to talk more about it when I do finish, but it just goes back to why I say it's important to be intentional. You got to be intentional because if you continue to just consume and not critically think or be intentional about who it is you want to be in this life, it can easily just be like nothing. And I think that is what started to like also wake me up out of going through such that long phase of depression too, was just like, girl, if you don't come up out of this, that's on you. Like, what your life ends up looking like is on you. And the longer you sit in this, the longer, it's going to take for you to get back, not even get back, for you to like relearn yourself and get to a space where you can like productively live, like genuinely live your life. You have to keep living. You got to keep going. Look at my head. I don't care. But yeah, very important. These are the Camille Rose Rejuva drops. Did I tell y'all that? I just been like doing stuff on the Camille Rose Rosemary oil. And then I told y'all about Donna. Donna's recipe. But y'all, I'm so excited. Okay, this is getting to be too random. I'm gonna wrap this on up. But move your body this fall winter, y'all. Take a dance class, exercise, walk, be present. Be present, give yourself grace. Be open to learning. Be open to all the possibilities. Be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to others. Be patient with others. Remember the 4 agreements too. I will be impeccable with my word. I will not take anything personal. I will not make assumptions, and I'm going to do my best. Anything in life going on, especially if you start to feel anxious, overstimulated, uncomfortable, confused. Today, I will be impeccable with my word. I will not take anything personal. I won't make assumptions, and I'm going to do my best. And please remember, when it comes to doing your best, it's going to look different every single day. Every single day. And just because one day that best is like 110% because you're really feeling it, and then the next day it's more like a 82, 75, there's nothing wrong with you. Just know and be confident that you're doing your best that day. As long as you can confidently say at the end of the day, I really did my best, I really tried, you got to give yourself grace. Even if you didn't, like, give yourself grace to be like, I'm for sure going to do better tomorrow, really do better tomorrow, you know? But make the most of the day and be kind to yourself. Like, all that, I say that because I'm a person who's extremely hard on myself. And I still can be, but at the end of the day, it's just like, all right, lesson learned, you know? Lesson learned. That's my biggest thing. Did I learn the lesson? And am I understanding? And if not, what can I do to better understand and to learn the lesson? But there's like no rule book to this life, you know? I feel like the world is already full of so many stereotypes, so many societal norms and standards that in your space, your safe haven, your mind, your body, your spirit, like you have to keep it peaceful. And anyone that disrupts that, you have to pay attention because people, things, like whatever, they're not worth it. They're not worth that. They're not worth that disruption if you can help it. They're really not. So yeah, just be intentional about choosing you, choosing peace, and making the most out of this life every single day because life is great. It's rough. It's not easy. And I feel like that's I learned it a while ago, don't get me wrong, but it's like something I really like had to get. Life is not easy. It's not meant to be easy. But it's like, how are you going to get through that in peace and with joy, with love? Like, I feel like it's extremely beautiful and it's extremely beautiful to me to be able to push through. And quite frankly, I get it from my mom. Like, my mom was always extremely big on that, keeping a smile on her face no matter what was going on or how she was feeling or what she was going through. So, mommy, I thank you. Mommy, I thank you. But yeah, because at the end of the day, it feels better to smile through this kind of stuff. It feels better to laugh through it. It really does. Because you put all this energy into being just, and I'm not saying you can't feel the things or validate your feelings. You have to, like you're human, but don't sit in it. Don't sit in it. the most important thing is to keep a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset. If you continue to remind yourself that what you're going through is it's a season and it's time for you to learn something, um, and be open to what it is you can learn and understand that you're capable of getting through that, you will continue to thrive and evolve. But if you have a fixed mindset that life is what it is and there's nothing you can do about it, I feel like that's the fastest way to kind of like minimize your life. And you don't want God to think that. You don't want God to think you want to practice on that. You don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. It's gonna be okay, y'all. It's gonna be okay. One day at a time. One thing at a time. I'm not finishing this on camera because as y'all see, it's taking me too long. But I love y'all and I appreciate all of you guys who have joined me on my channel. This is just the beginning, the very, very beginning. So y'all see, I planted that seed, the faith of a mustard seed. Remember my little pinky? Just have faith, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, I am back. My battery did die, but I need to finish my little protector style braids off camera anyway. Remember, my focus is edges, thicker edges, and the length retention. Give yourself something to focus on, look forward to, whether it be your hair, your body. Either way, you need to be moving your body. It doesn't have to be no crazy goal, but you do need to be moving your body. And remember, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, create safe spaces in community, and just keep building. Build from within, be creative, be kind. I know I keep saying it, but kindness goes a long way, y'all. And no matter what, just know we got this. Have faith, y'all. I can't wait. 2028 is gonna be length. What? Wasteland? What? Wasteland? What? Wasteland? Gotta start somewhere. It's okay. Thank y'all so much for being part of my community. We got so many more things to create and look forward to. So thank y'all and have a beautiful and prosperous new year.